Barker, turn it up.
I feel like there's like more guys with long hair in this room than normal. Like there's like gotta be some kind of connection there. How you guys doing? Good.
Awesome.
Doing great. How are you doing? Are you another comic? I think I've probably just seen you here then, huh? Are you enjoying this Hell yeah, hell yeah. I like this shirt, by the way. Is it plaid? It's green plaid. Dude, I always, when I was in high school, I'd always get lucky every time I wore a plaid shirt. It was like crazy. I don't know, I just think that I look really good in plaid. I got out, like, that's not even anything. It's just like something that I thought of right now. It's like, you know, plaid. You guys appreciate plaid enough?
Yeah.
Yes? I don't believe you. I appreciate it way more. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised you're not the one wearing plaid right now.
It's too hot. I don't know how little sweaters.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Lonely lumberjack.
I literally didn't even have time to get out of my work uniform today. I was like, go straight to the comedy, let's go. I was on a mission. But yeah, I mean, I feel like as a society, we don't talk about circumcision in this country enough. Like, wouldn't you agree? You sat up, you're like, okay, now I'm invested. We're talking about some circumcisions here.
That's great. You got to let me stand up real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely stand up if you like. Is it more comfortable that way? Okay, cool. But if you think about it, like, I don't know, I just feel like misunderstood, if that makes sense. Like, as an uncircumcised man, right? And so, like, I feel like I've just seen like all the Facebook memes in the comments, like, oh, why don't you go use your foreskin as a sleeping bag or something, buddy? Like, and it's like, you know, honestly, in the 21st century, like, if you have good hygiene, you'll be fine. Like, I just feel like people underestimate that men have a pH balance to consider as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever I was 12, right? Like, I went into a locker room for the first time, and I was just, like, very upset. Because I thought that we were all working with the same equipment, right? But, like, I found out different that day. And so I went home, and I went straight home. I told my mom, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go get circumcised for Jesus.
Woo!
Yeah, I know. It's the covenant, right? That's literally what it's fucking called in the Bible. The covenant. Let me just cut off the tip of my dick. And maybe if you're in like 2000 like BC in Mesopotamia or wherever the fuck, and you're like not able to take a shower every day, then I can see how circumcision would be necessary. Yeah, I just came here to rant at you guys. You see, I can't afford
Let it out,
to
baby. Let it out. Get it out.
Exactly, you know something else that's really been pissing me off lately? The price of a McDonald's hash brown is $2.50. $2.50. Like, I feel like we can gauge how well we're doing in society and how well the economy is working by like how much McDonald's costs. Like, if you're spending anything over $10, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree? You agree, right? Man, I knew by your hair that we would get along. I'm like, yes. You look like you've done shrooms before, have you?
Yes.
Whoa!
Dude, you know, the thing about shrooms that I love is just like, I get very introspective, but I just have the weirdest thoughts. Like, I'll look at myself in the mirror and I'll just be like, I don't see what problem people have with mirrors on shrooms. Like, I'm the universe, and the universe is me,
Yes.
and holy fuck, I'd dig me down. I'd fuck me hard. I would. I'd bend myself over. I'd recreate like a scene from Brokeback Mountain. I'd be like, oh, fuck. I wish I could quit you. I don't know. That was a dumb one. You guys are right. But, yeah, like, recently, like, I was thinking about Tinder, right? Has anybody ever been on the dating apps?
Woo!
Yeah, I feel like it's all just a scam to get you to buy like the memberships. Like, I feel like I'm getting more matches and Tinder's hiding them from me. And they're like, maybe we'll fucking let you get your matches if you upgrade to Tinder Platinum. fucking Tinder Plus peasant. Like, it's not that I don't have a subscription. It's that it's not the right one. But the thing about online dating is it just leads you into weird situations. Like, I remember one time I cried after hooking up with this one chick. I'm just like, what am I doing in the back of this Trader Joe's? Like, where did I go wrong in my life? But, you know, love, right? Is anybody in love in the room tonight? Oh yeah, come on, let's give it up for these guys. They're in love. Yeah. Man, you guys gave that love story all of the enthusiasm that love deserves. Which is like barely any at all. I don't know, I just feel like, have you guys ever heard of Death by 1,000 Cuts? It's called Lynchie, right? And so I feel like the guy that made that method of torture, heartbroken, like 100%. He was probably just like drunk, just sitting down, right? And he was just like, I feel like I'm dying of like 1,000 cuts to my heart. Or it's kind of like, I don't know, love is kind of just like being stabbed in the chest, right? You're just like, oh. And then you're just like, wow, like, is this something about the way that like your knife is in my chest right now, and like the way that the light hits your face? Like, I just feel so alive. Like, it's somebody that makes you feel something, right? We can all agree on that. And like on the topic of feeling something, like one time my ex, like I let my ex stick her finger up my ass, and holy shit. Now that shit was intense. Like that shit really made me feel. And I know that a lot of guys would be like, you know, kind of ashamed or bashful to admit that they like having a finger up their ass every now and then. Once every blue moon, you know? Like, you guys get me. But like, I just feel like you gotta be very wise to appreciate a good finger in the ass. Very wise. You guys don't agree. I feel like you guys are pulling away, and really, you just gotta embrace it and just allow it to go. Like, you know what my ex told me to help me through that difficult process? She said, just let it happen. Just focus on your breathing. Let it happen. I was like, holy fuck, She was like, let it happen, let it happen. I was like, holy fuck, let it happen. You guys, where's the male G-spot located? Does anybody know? It's in your prostate. You are so right. You guys, you gotta understand, if you are not meant to receive stimulation in that way and become aroused by it, then you wouldn't be designed like that. You know? You don't fucking put a light switch. No. They don't get it at all. I'm so sorry. I feel like you've never tried it. Have you ever tried it, man? No? Why not?
Oh my god.
Ask her.
Why not? What, I mean, so it's not a you thing, it's on her end? Oh my gosh, I
He
feel
did
like
have a life before me. I mean, he does what he wants.
I know, but his life is so much more fulfilled now that you're in it.
So
So.
I just take my finger up his ass?
Yes. You guys should go straight home. Just, let it happen. I'm just saying. I really hope that, that's the thing about comedy. I always hope that I can make a positive difference in people's lives. I hope I do that for you guys tonight. Oh man, you see, the thing is that whenever you don't have a lot of material to go off of, you just start bothering the people in the crowd. That's the trick. Yes. That's my trick. But no, yeah, I think that there is a whole other joke that goes along with that whole ass play thing, but I forgot it. So can we just give it up for ass play up in here?
Woo!
Yeah. Ass play, ass play. Can I hear it from the crowd? Ass play. Ass play. Ass play. Butt stuff. I like it when my butt's fucked. Wait, what? Yeah. I don't know.
Tell us how it really is.
Huh?
Tell us how it really is.
That's what I always try to do, because I think that it's like this one quote from Bruce Lee. He said that it's very easy to put on a persona and do some fancy movements. But, honestly expressing oneself, now that is very hard to do. That's like the full quote. Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised I haven't gone to the light yet. I love you, sir. You're letting me run it? Man, you guys are... I'm the last comment, so I can just like just go crazy. You know, do you guys ever feel a little lost, like in life? Sometimes, right? Sometimes. And I just feel like I'm on a road, right? Like I feel lost, and I just hope that my road leads far, far away from Tucson. Like, I don't know, I just would like to use Tucson as a little bit of like a stepping stool to get wherever I'm really going. I've been here for so long. Like I used to live on Oracle and Miracle Mile, right? And a lot of people love talking shit about Rant and Algernon, but my gym's over there. Like, I think that's a pretty alright place. Oracle and if you really want to feel your heartbeat in your chest, go take the bus down Oracle. the people you'll meet, I'm telling you. But I don't know. I feel like I haven't been this lost since I was a kid, right? Like when I was 8, I got this big ass stuffed animal, right? And when I was 10, I started wondering about sex a bit. And so one night I was just in bed, and like it was just me and my stuffed animal, and I just looked at the stuffed animal, and I had an idea. And I also had a sexual awakening. So. You know, I think that that's lost. Like that's no sense of direction, right? Like you're fucking a stuffed animal. And I think people like to romanticize their childhood, you know, like, oh gee, oh boy, how I wish I could be a kid again. Like, and for me it's like, fuck no. Like I'll give you guys like an example. Like at night it would just be my mom and dad fighting. Fuck you! No, fuck you! And fuck these 4 walls! All I ever get to see are these 4 walls! And then there's just me in my bed, just like awakening. Like it wasn't a fun time. I was just fucking stuffed animals, getting trauma. I don't know. Oh man. Let me go ahead and so I did a little dance with death the other week, right? Has anybody else ever had heartburn?
Yeah.
I felt like I was dying. Like I was convinced I'm on the way out, right? And so like I was at work and I told my coworker, I was like, I think I'm dying. And she's like, oh no, whatever will you do? And I'm like, I'm going straight to the hospital. And she's like, how are you gonna pay for the bill? And I'm like, does it matter at this point? Like, what if I die? Like, oh, well, I don't have to worry about paying any bills anymore. But no, like, I went to the hospital, and it was like the scariest shit. Like, do you guys like the hospital? Because I don't.
No.
Yeah, I don't. I get what people have a phobia of doctors for. But they were so nice to me though. Like I told them I had chest pains and they put me in the pediatric ward. That's the real joke in the story. Like this was literally like maybe a month ago. And they put me, a full-grown man, into the pediatric ward. And the nurse was really nice. He was like, you know, you want anything while you wait? A Powerade, water? I was like, I'll just take a water. He was like, you know, we have popsicles too. And I was like, really? Is this normal? Like, do you guys get offered popsicles every time you go to the hospital? And that's just me. But the little like toy thing was still there. I was happy for it because it helped me calm down a lot. Oh man, how I wish I had my phone right now, but I'm using it to like record the set. So like I don't have my notes whatsoever. I was like, ooh, I could just skim through it, try and find my best set. But yeah, did you go up, Sarah?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it. I barely made it in here.
You barely made it.
Yes, I
I
did.
almost didn't come at all because it's Happy Not a Father's Day.
It's what?
Happy Not a Father's Day.
Happy
Happy
not.
Not a Father's Day.
Not a Father's Day.
It's the day where you can finally relax because you no longer have to figure out how you're going to pay for the abortion with food stamps and unemployment.
Oh my god. So it's for like all the non-fathers?
Yeah.
Wow, let's give it up for Happy Not Father's Day, you guys.
Congratulations.
Fuck yeah. This is something that I'm a part of. Oh, yeah, like seriously, honestly, I don't have any material lined up about Roe v. Wade, but I gotta say, it's always a woman's choice, of course.
Woo!
Natural. Yeah, seriously, it's like, what in the world? I just feel like the idea of a Supreme Court is just like very outdated. And it's called the fucking Supreme Court, you guys. Like, what good could come from that? Like, it just seems very archaic to me, if you were asking. Oh, I'm on so many tangents, but I love it. Has that always been there?
Yes.
How did I miss that?
Oh my
Last
God,
5
put it in
times
his
I've been here. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not gonna take up too much more of you guys' time. Thank you so much for coming out. Keep it going for your host, you guys.